Your own understanding, truth under Babylon's empiricism. What up? The world is a stage, indeed. So, unfortunately, there is a lot to learn about the particulars of this world, how it works. It's a grand stage, grand stage, Grand Ole Opry. So, there's different levels of communication that resonate throughout the world. You have, it's all witchcraft. Um, it's all for the most part for the 99%, 95%. For the most part, it's reacting and basically trying to maneuver and basically deal with the ramifications of a life within witchcraft. Um, the other end of it actually being the one who's being enchanted by the spells. We are the enchanted. So there's a separate level of communication for us that we get. Um, Media, um, word of mouth, hearsay, things that people just decide. Okay, well, I'm just going to say this or whatever. Any way that we get communication through, I guess, sight and sound that the witchcraft allows us to be enchanted by is the information we get. And we just got to decipher it any kind of way we can, depending on how we resonate ourselves, because our antennas pick up information, um, how our spirit wants to receive that information individually. So, once again, the world is a stage. The things that you see on mainstream media attention platforms is basically coded events. They are coded events that speak to certain demographics in different ways. Each demographic receives the information in its own way, and they know this. This is how it's designed to resonate. So when you see an event with all the fanfare, all the the lights and cameras and dialogue and such, uh, that is information. That's communication. You may get it or see it and receive it as entertainment or something like that, or just something to do or pass the time or just be a part of or a fan of, whatever the case may be. Go through the emotions and stuff and such. So, but others receive the information in ways that it is intended for their demographic, and they get the message. So when things play out, it's basically ritual. It's basically a ceremony of proceedings based on an agenda. So at the forefront of everything is race, because the human aspect of life is no longer an issue to the agenda or the enchanted, because they have to deal with the witchcraft that they are enchanted by. So they forget the fact that they are human and have the power, because they are the resource. So they just forget all that and just bathe in the enchantment. So we don't see the ritual happening, the message being sent. We don't see the big picture. A lot of us don't see the big picture of events that go down, whether it be political, whether it be just basic society having problems with things that may happen to certain entertainers, or something might happen to draw attention, like mass shootings and things like that. Uh, Regardless of it's random or if it's actually a programmed or staged event, it's still a message being sent, and these messages you gotta pick up on. So just like the ritual has to have participants. They have to have icons. They have to have subjects of ridicule. Behind the scenes, when deals are made that you don't know about, they have to communicate this to the masses on all levels and all genres, all demographics. They have to, you know, relay the message of the happenings. So they put on the ritual through the event. So I very, very greatly, seriously hope, and I'm smiling because I'm laughing to keep from crying. I really hope that we did not sacrifice our brother, Mr. Kobe Bryant, not by our knowing, just by the fact of us not being able to understand that we need to take our own path completely, have sacrificed our prodigal son, Kobe Bryant, just to have a spot and a say within the white supremacist realm, organized, I guess you can call it recognition for, musical greatness, the Grammys. So we sacrificed Kobe Bryant for a seat at the Grammys. You say, how do you say that? The world is a stage. They show you different things. They distract you. They give you all this nonsense, and you don't understand what's happening. So black people, you're not going to get anything without a sacrifice. You sacrificed your prodigal son. They sacrificed a baseball coach and some other lives that were, to most people, insignificant because they're no longer human anyway. It's just basically news media attention grabbers, and we just get news, chew on it, spit it out, and let it go. So they're really, there are lives lost, yes, but when you want to weigh the resource in witchcraft, who lost the most? And also, it's the sacrifice on both sides for those backdoor dealings that we don't know about. So you get your man Diddy you get your man Puff able to go up there and, speak his piece to a cabinet that gives no damn about you or your family or your artistry. The Grammys is going to be there with you or without you. Them people have their proverbial shit together, and you don't. We don't. So if they want to continue the Grammys without you, they can. They have a committee, a club of money. The icon of witchcraft, resource. They have that. They can keep the Grammys going, solidified, ostracize your ass forever and not give a fuck. But you want to hoop, holler, and scream about, joining an organization that don't give a damn about you, or being recognized in an organization that has not one fuck to give for you or your people. And you want to get up there and be all revolutionary. It was great for the moment. It was. I can't even front. When he started bigging up everybody who didn't get those Grammys, especially Michael Jackson, I was like, yeah, no doubt. Because Off the Wall was off the chain. No doubt. But so what? You started Bad Boy about 27 years ago. And then you lost your greatest artist around 25 years ago. Give or take. I can't really get the math right now. But anyway, yeah. So how long is it going to be? I got to ask you, how long is it going to be? So after you're gone, Mr. Puff, Diddy, after you're gone, and that same white nutsack you're licking right now trying to get into that organization decides they want to start an organization to recognize black excellence in the music industry. You call it the Diddies. and get all the profiteering off of that. It's like poetic injustice. But that's what they do. That's what it is. We gotta stop wasting our time, point blank.